Welcome to section 3.4, Volume and Capacity of Spheres. We'll start by watching a video of some students who attempt to estimate the volume of a sphere by placing some water in a cup. They then place a ball in the cup. They measure the amount of water before they put the sphere in and then after, and then when they subtract the two values, they can get an estimate for the sphere. So let's have a look.
Okay, so Tom, you just filled up that cup of water. How much water is in the measuring cup right now? 300 milliliters. 300 milliliters. You think that's pretty? You think that's pretty accurate to 300? Yep. Okay, that's good because we want to be accurate with this measurement. So I want to make sure it's exactly at a certain number. So, okay, Laura, can you just put the ball into the cup, and we'll see how much it expands by? Okay. Now we'll just turn this around. Read this carefully. A little under 450. So what would you say is the volume of the sphere then? We started at 135, 140 maybe? Okay. Hey Laura, can I get you to come up and we'll just use this caliper to find the diameter of the sphere. 6.4 centimeters? Yep. Okay. So the sphere then, the 6.4 centimeters is what? What is it for the whole length across the sphere? Diameter, right? So we just found out that the diameter of that sphere is 6.4 centimeters. Okay? So what is the radius of that sphere? Remember the formula for a volume of a sphere uses the radius. What were you 3.2 from? Half of it, right? So the radius is 3.2 centimeters. Okay? So Tom, will you come up and let's just apply the formula using our radius for the ball, and I'll get you to come up and put those numbers in on our calculator for me. Once Tom put those numbers in, we get a volume a little over 137. Now, we measured that in cubic centimeters, right? Because we measured the diameter in centimeters. When we had our ball in the water, what measurement did we use? 300 what? Milliliters, right? So we found out that the volume of the sphere was pretty close to between 130 and 140 milliliters. When we found the radius of the sphere, we applied the formula, we got 137 cubic.
So the formula that we saw the students use here in the video was 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. So we only need to know the radius of the sphere in order to find the volume. So let's look at example 1. What is the volume of the sphere below? So we'll start by writing out the formula. 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. Now the radius is 7. So I'll just replace r with 7. Now in the calculator, I need to multiply 4 times pi times 7 cubed. So you need to use your exponent button. Then after you get that, you can divide it by 3. I get an answer of 1,436.8 cubic centimeters. Now let's look at example 2. It says a globe has a diameter of 28 centimeters. What is the volume in cubic meters? So since we need our radius, first thing I'm going to do is divide 28 centimeters by 2 to figure out what the radius would be. Then I'm going to change that to meters because they want the volume in cubic meters. So we know that 1 meter, there's 100 centimeters. So we'll multiply it by 1 meter over 100 centimeters, so those units can cancel. Now 14 divided by 100 is 0.14. So that's the radius that I'm going to plug into my formula here. So I have 4 times pi times 0.14 cubed all over 3. And I get a volume of 0.011 cubic meters. So that is the volume of the globe.